sinasabi niyong advantages ay yung libreng energy na ma-generate para magamit po ng taong bayan. Paki-explain naman po kung paano niya mapapower ang 2,900 households. Yun lang po ba yun or meron ding mga commercial entities, facilities na...
I-clarify ko lang po, ang susuplayan po ng Terra Solar is the mid-merit supply na kailangan po ni Meralco. So si Meralco po ang within the franchise area of Meralco ang bibili ng kuryente. Ang talagang ina-highlight lang po talaga namin is that ito pong ganitong klaseng configuration, the first of its kind, no, na ganitong kalaki, na dati ang nagpo-provide ng ganitong klaseng service sa mga distribution utilities like Meralco, like Nueva Ecija, Neeco, no, ay mga fossil fuel plants. Kasi dati yun yung competitive with providing this kind of service. Ngayon, pinapakita namin na with the variable renewable energy, this capacity of 3,500 megawatts, charging with excess charging the battery of 4,500 megawatt hours, pwede nang lumaban sa presyuhan in providing the mid-merit service. Dati ay pinoprovide lamang ng coal, ng LNG, ng diesel, no? Na sabi namin ngayon, talagang pwede palang mag-transition sa mas malinis na paggawa ng kuryente. And ito ngayon ang direction namin, and MGen would like to be the leading generator, no? Towards that transition in the country.
So hindi lang po siya alternative source of electricity, for example, or...
Ngayon kasi ang renewable energy kasi hindi na alternative source. Actually, it's already part of our main source. No? That there's an ambition by the country that by 2030, 30% of our supply should be coming from variable renewable energy. No? That's set by DOE. And ito ay malaking contribution para ma-achieve ng Pilipinas yung ganung klaseng ambisyon.
Does this mean po na yung mga local cooperatives po namin dito, for example, Nico Area 1, 2 at saka Nico 1, pwede rin po silang bumili ng source from this or mag-acquire from
this? Ang sinusuplihan kasi dito ay Meralco, pero pwede silang bumili ng renewable energy na kailangan talaga na kasi mandated silang bumili rin ng renewable energy based on renewable energy law. Through the Green Energy Auction Program. Meron ganung programa ang DOE.
Thank you, sir. Non-research na medyo lang. Meron po tayong comparison or computation ng difference ng traditional source ng energy generation dito sa gagawin natin.
In terms of cost. I think mas importante na maintindihan ng mga tao kung ang na-appreciate ng tao yung pagkano may binabayad ko per kilowatt hour. Itong question na to na binenta namin sa pagbili ng Meralco sa amin, no, ng Terra Solar, ay halos pareho na rin ang binabayad ni Meralco sa mga fossil fuel plants na nagpo-provide din ng mid-merit. Kaya sabi namin, exciting itong project na to kasi napapatunayan namin na competitive na pala ang mid-merit supply coming from variable renewable energy and coupled with the energy storage system.
So, pwede po itong mababa yung energy generation kasi sa binabayaran po.
Yeah. Well, yun talaga gusto natin gawin. Ano? And I think as technology develops, mas makakakita pa tayo ng mas mura pang sources. We continue to develop projects like this. No? Dati-dati, dito siguro even 3 years, 4 years ago, hindi natin ma-envision na pwede palang mangyari ito. Pero ngayon, na bumaba na halos talaga ng halos doble yung cost ng mga materials, no? At saka ng technology. Ngayon talagang napapatunayan na pwede na pala.
Kaya po mararamdaman nito mga consumers.
Pag-operate nito, mararamdaman na ng mga consumers, and the full delivery of its capacity is expected to be 2027 February. But in first phase, we'll be delivering March 2026.
Sir, ma'am?
Sir, good morning po. Manit Bonded po from DWM Teleradio from government po dito sa Nueva Ecija. Ang tanong ko lang po, nabanggit po kanina na 10,000 jobs, diba? Yung makikreate itong Terra Solar. Pwede pong pakipaliwanag kung saan po sila mag-work at kung
po na kailangan po natin is really for the construction of the site. Ano? So meron tayong mga pre-development requirements and then full construction during the execution of the project. So yung mga preference po namin is that we be able to employ local people. Ano? Kaya lang sa laki mo ng pangangailangan ho natin, magkakaroon na tayo ng pangangailangan din na baka magdala ng mga ibang kakayahan mula sa ibang mga
Experts.
probinsya, no? Dahil sa laki po. Isa sa mga maganda po sa solar project is the fact na marami pong mga trabaho na pwede pong gawin ng ating mga may bahay, ano? Ang ating mga kababaihan sa bahay. And in other projects, we've also employed women as part of the workforce because they're ideal in doing some of the activities whilst building the solar panels. So we're looking at all areas. Meron din tayo mga pangangailangan sa mga tinatawag na skilled or certified employees. We're talking with the local government and also with the national government and other agencies like TESDA for certification and test qualifications of those required roles. So marami ho tayong mga pwede hong gawin. And then ongoingly naman po, magkakaroon tayo ng mga services required in terms of the maintenance of the facility. Napakalaki po ng solar plant natin, so we will employ people who will continuously maintain, clean the solar panels outside of yung magagaling po nating mga inhinyero na mag-ooperate po ng ating planta.
Dadagdagan ko lang, no? Hindi lang dahil sa yung employment na i-create during construction, yung talagang doon mangangailangan ng tao, pero yung ecosystem to make that environment actually be sustainable. Diba? Gagawin namin yung project na to 2 to 3 years, pero syempre, other than yung mga nagtatrabaho, kailangan din may mga pagdala ng pagkain, di ba? Yung mga pag-aayos siguro ng mga barracks, no? Kailangan may maglaba. Kasi marami na din ang projects na ginawa. Talagang pag may malaking construction project doon sa site, buong ecosystem yung nakikinabang. No? And that's what we really are looking forward to.
Thank you. Research Sir.
Hi sir, this is Alisoles sa Francis Strength sa Manila. Ano ang specific areas considering 3.4 million households? Considering lang po sa Central Luzon, may areas sa Metro Manila.
That will use that.
Yes.
Actually, ano lang yun, it's a graphic representation of how much energy can be actually distributed to the number of households. But this actually, as I said, will be supplied to Meralco. So the output of Terra Solar, when it goes into the grid, into the Meralco distribution system, will be supplied to the whole franchise.
And then lastly sir sa akin, dahil lagi tayong dinadaanan ng bagyo and reliance sa solar power, ano yung technology na meron tayo para to make sure na ma-withstand ng ating mga solar panels yung mga tsadaang bagyo sa atin?
Napakagandang tanong po.
Yes.
So one of the things na tinitingnan natin is the resiliency of the facility to withstand yung mga typhoons that's come along. I'll talk about that and then later on why Nueva Ecija is really very ideal for that. So meron po tayo mga tinatawag na wind tunnel tests that we require from our suppliers, which are far higher compared to the wind velocity and that we experience when we have typhoons coming in. So isa po yun sa mga pangangailangan, and then basically over-design po siya for compared to the amount of, the strength of the wind gustiness that we get from the typhoons that come across North Luzon. Ang isang naman po maganda dito sa Nueva Ecija, kung inyo pong nalalaman is nandiyan po yung mga mountain ranges po natin. So from most of the typhoons that we get is really from the Pacific Ocean, either going west or going west-northwest. And when it hits the Sierra Madre areas, humihina ho yan. Of course, we're not relying on that. We're relying on making sure that we have the right design for the operation that we require for the site.
Thank you. Next.
Follow-up question lang dun. Napag-usapan po natin yung risk factor ng typhoon. Ang solar panels po, if I'm not mistaken, ay may specific number of years lang yung buhay niya. Yung pong mga ganong klase ng risks ay yun din po ba ay pinaghahandaan ninyo? May effect po ba yun sa pricing, etc.?
Yeah, yung sinasabi nila na may certain like yung solar panels, totoo po yun kasi meron pong, as with any other power generation na facilities, meron degradation, bumababa yung efficiency. Ito yung tinitingnan namin siguro, including the batteries, no, na may pangangailangan din i-augment from a certain period. In-expect namin na tatagal to at a minimum of 20 years.
Thank you.